Hello and welcome to Slamfire Radio. This is August 18th, 2022, and we're on episode 469. I'm one of your hosts, Adriel.
I am another host, Kyle.
I'm another host, Mo.
And I'm Kelly.
It's good intonation. Up, down. Yeah. I like it. Good to see you guys again. What we did in Guns this week is brought to you by the Calgary Shooting Center, Canada's premier firearms retailer. Right now, they have the B&T APC 9 and GMH 9 PCCs. They have them in the shorty versions, which I think is the right version. I saw one of the GMH 9s this weekend, and it was
awesome.
Very Gucci gun. Yep, very nice. It's a little 9mm PCC. Restricted. I think they're right around $2,500, $3,000, something like that. The APC 223s are like $4,000, somewhere around there. But yeah, anyways, saw a couple of them. They look very neat. Kelly, did you want to take us off?
What we did this week? Sure.
What you did this week?
I do normal things every week. So last weekend, I was in, where the hell was I?
Ontario.
Yes, I was in Ontario. It was a very long drive. Oh yeah, I remember now. It was pretty awesome. It was Blue Ridge Sportsmen's Association Club, which is on Blue Mountain, which is near Meaford and Collingwood. So I got to work with. It's north of Toronto. It's cottage country. It's near the Georgian Bay. It's beautiful up there. Anyway, so I got to work with Greg May. It's first time in 2 years since the pandemic that he's been out to Maple Seed events. So that was awesome. I also got to chit chat with Barney, tactical teacher. Barney, he's one of my faves. Anyways, he was
shooting it? I saw the photos there. Was he shooting the Maple Seed, or was he like?
No, he was just range contact. So he was there. He shot Maple Seeds before. He shot in Barrie. He's got his rifleman, but he came out and he's just chit chatting with everybody. A lot of the shooters that were on the line were they're still active. They are involved in some of his PRS stuff that he's doing. So it was good to see everybody. It was a challenging day. Wow. You know what? Started the morning. Here's the deal. So I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should go up the evening before, which is the Friday, and get a hotel room. And driving up the 400, I'm not really excited about doing that. Anyway, so what I decided to do was take the trailer up, but I was going to, it's also a 5-hour drive. So I was going to get up at 1 a.m. and drive up. And I did. So I drove through. It was much nicer. There was nobody on the road. It was very good. Anyways, I got to the range and it was 5:30 when I got to the range, and I just waited until the contact got there. So at 6:30, open up the gates, let us in. We set up. We had a great day of shooting. By the way, it was 4 degrees at 6:30 in the morning. It was freaking cold.
Sounds nice.
The rest of the day was nice and hot and long day. We had fantastic shooting, and then afterwards we went to Ted's, which is in Meaford, and we made the effort to go. And the reason is because Ted's is amazeballs. If you've never had the chance to go to Ted's, the roadside diner, it's awesome. They have bison, rattlesnake, crocodile. They have crocodile schnitzel, actually, and then it was really, really good. But anyways, every time we're in Meaford, we go.
Sounds good.
It's been 2 years, so I said, no, we're going. The other thing that I did was we had a meeting about she shoots on Tuesdays like we do, and then we had a Maple Seed meeting on Mondays. And what else? I had a meeting about the calendar and planning, because next weekend we're going to be doing the Alberta calendar shoot. And then we have some ladies' days that are coming up. So one's this weekend at Dunsville. Yes. They still have some spots. Yes. They still have some spots available. The other thing that I did was, did I tell you I got my doe tag? I think I told you I got my doe tag. That was last week.
You did.
Okay. This weekend, I have another event that's happening. We're going to be in Cornwall, Ontario. There's still a couple of spots available. I'm not sure what happened, but there was like 6 people that like just decided that they needed to change or their shoots or dropped out. And so therefore we have some spots available on Saturday. And then we also have some spots available on Sunday. So if you're interested, come out to Cornwall. If you're in the Quebec province, that's the closest we're going to get to the province right now because of CFO. Anyways, if you want to come out and shoot, come shoot. We have spots on the line, which is kind of weird. Anyways, what else? Oh yeah, not tomorrow. Yesterday, I didn't get out trap or skeet shooting. I'm going next week for sure, and the reason that I am is because we have a 50th anniversary for the Kingston Sporting Clays Club, and guess who's volunteered to help with the planning of the event? Me. So we have a meeting at 4 on Wednesday, and then I'm going to then shoot skeet after the meeting. So I have to be there anyways. Might as well shoot skeet. And
Why not?
Yeah, that's about it. I think I can't remember. My life is obviously when I first started, I'm not sure where I was. That's my life right now. I'm not sure where I am or where I'm going, but yeah. I know I'm doing it in Maple Seed or some type of shoot. Anyways,
there's gonna be some shooting involved somewhere in there.
I know, right? Anyways, okay. Mo, why don't you tell us what you've been up to?
I went to a Nipsic match, the Grenville Fish and Game Club, in beautiful Prescott, Ontario. I met Patrick there, who I believe is watching right now, and he told me he was talking to you, Kelly. And because I was previewing the stages prior to the match, it was a fun match. Sorry?
He did. He was saying he met me Shoppers Drug Mart. Where you know what? You meet people, and I like hear my name, Kelly. And I said, who the hell is that? And then it turned out it was Patrick. And he did say, I'm going to be shooting at Grenville. And he goes, I think I'm going to be squatted with Mo. And I said, oh my God, that's going to be so much fun. Mo's the best.
Well, we weren't in the same squad, but I did meet him before the match. So,
oh, okay.
And do you know what Shoppers Drug Mart is called in Quebec?
No.
What
is it?
Pharmaprix.
Pharmaprix. Yeah. Okay.
I thought it'd be like the Drugs Royale or something.
Yeah, that too. So yeah, it was a fun match. Really well run. 6 stages. They had a classifier that I didn't do terrible at, so I was pretty thrilled because usually if there's a classifier stage, I seem to blow up. But I did really well actually. It was one of the better shoes for production on it, and that's it for the match. I have nothing coming up for a couple of weeks. The Quebec provincials, the stages got released, so it's 16 stages. I was just looking those over. Looks like it's going to be fun too. The best news of the week is that my transfer for the handgun that I bought, which I'm not going to tell you just yet because I'm hoping to show it next week, because it should be arriving on Tuesday. And so I purchased it on June 8th, I guess, just at the beginning of the mayhem. And so 10 weeks later, I got the transfer. So I guess for Quebec, that's now good. And Ontario, that's, takes even longer, I guess. And
still waiting.
There we go. And so I'm pretty excited to finally get it. So that's really it for me. How about you, Kyle?
Oh, well, I was down in Calgary this weekend for a family function, but did end up getting the time to take one of my cousins out for his first time shooting, and went and visited our friends down at the Calgary Shooting Center. So took him down there. He shot the Glock 17, Shadow 2, and then shot the Benelli M2. And with the handguns, actually, I was very, very impressed. He did really good. He kept his grouping within, I want to say 12 inches for never holding or shooting a handgun before. I feel like he did really good. And the shotgun was interesting. So at their end of range, they can only shoot buckshot and slugs. So I said, okay, whatever. Get out to the range, and they are, just seems really weird to me. They gave us 3-inch, 1,600 foot per second slugs for a rental gun.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is expensive. Yeah. Been there.
Well, it's just not nice to just not new shooter friendly.
Yeah. they're a business. They're there to rent the range and actually,
Yeah,
and they
would
have
you
to pay
sell, like,
their staff and all
Score
that.
low recoil slugs or something like that. Those are way less than $1 each. They're cheaper, and they would bang up the shooters less.
Yeah. So we got 10 rounds, and I think he did maybe at the most 6. He might have only done 5 rounds, and I shot the rest off. But so that was the one that kind of threw me back, because I was unloading the shotgun at the bench, and I pulled out the ammo from the case they gave you. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay.
Full send.
Yeah. But, and then we had saw that I didn't know this before, but they have some full autos there that you can go check out. So we took out an HK 416, put a round out of that each, just in, okay, yeah, you basically get to shoot in the R platform that way.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was fun. It's pretty cool.
What else did you shoot? Did you shoot the Tommy gun, or what else did you shoot? No,
that was already like almost $500 a day. So
oh, okay. See, like last year when we were there, we shot both of those.
I was thinking the Tommy gun or the Papusha, but saw the AR. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I would find those really interesting, but we'll just go with the AR for now. It'll be a little nicer, and Tommy gun would have been cool. But
yeah, I saw the video of you shooting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I posted that up on Instagram there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you look like you knew what you were doing.
Well, I can fake it real good.
I think they're surprised when they get people who know what the hell they're doing. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, it was an interesting conversation at first, and he's like, so have you shot full auto before? And I said, yeah. He's like, Vegas? Like, actually, no. I was down on the range at a competition and a few competitions there, and started listing off the stuff I had shot. And then it's actually really good the way they do it, because you go into the back, they explain to you what they're going to get you to do, and you'd basically do a dry fire of what they want you to do. Yep. Make sure that you're standing and holding the gun the way they want you to do it. And and then you go out to the range. So I was very, very impressed with that. And him and my wife were very surprised, because he had his hand on my back and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no, they don't know me from gym. Like, it's their range. They do what they need to do.
Yeah, they're very safe, by the way. Yeah,
oh, absolutely.
That's what they do. Yeah. And the funny thing is, when we were there, they gave us a briefing, and the guy that gave us a briefing, he's looking at us, and he's going, "You guys know this better than I do, right?" And we're going, "Yeah." And we walk onto the range, and we're shooting, and he's going, "Yeah, you don't need me, but I still have to be here." And we're going, "Yeah, that's fine." And then he's going, "Okay, here's what you're," and he starts to mansplain, for lack of a better term, mansplain again, right? And we're going, yeah, we're okay, we're good. And we're going, thank you very much. It was perfect. It was professional and everything like that. But then he looks at us and he's going, yeah, we're not used to people knowing how to shoot, or what to shoot, or how to shoot, especially for. And he said, you guys actually probably have more experience shooting than we do. Or I do. And he said, this is fantastic. You guys can shoot. We're going, yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, we've done it once or twice. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. But it was good. And it was good to shoulder an AR again. And I felt like when he was behind me, he was like, okay, yeah. And then when I was empty, it was, hey, flick it to save, pull the mag as I'm putting it down, check the chamber. Okay. And he's like, thanks for the extra work. And
they're also liable, right? So they have to make sure they go through the steps as well.
Yeah, for sure.
They appreciate everybody who is very safe conscious, because they have people that are not as safety conscious in there as well, and they do have to actually. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Other than
know
that,
you appreciate the safety. If he's got his hand on you, just say like, "I feel so strong, so safe, in your strong hands." Do you work out?
Oh wow.
That would have been awesome.
What kind of moisturizer do you use?
Yeah. What hand grip do you? You have a very firm grip, you know.
Whoa, higher, mister.
Yeah. So
I need a
on the way home, I used air quotations for that because it was actually 2 hours south. But on Monday, when we were leaving Calgary to head home, we drove down to Lethbridge and checked out their range.
Just
on the way.
Yeah, on the way. Yeah,
2 hour tour. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It is Alberta, though. Let's be real.
Everything's on the way.
Everything's on the way.
Yeah. But I wanted to go down and check out they got one range that has a really awesome baffle system. So I had previously reached out to them and seen if I could go down for a tour and check it out, because I'm getting ready to design the pistol bay for Wapiti.
Yeah. So they built that baffle system. Was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
I don't know.
I think it was the year prior to the pandemic.
Corona.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was out there last year, and it was pretty new.
Yeah. So very impressive range.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's awesome range.
Yeah, and they got a lot of stuff going on. So I was able to actually sit down with Rick, their president, for probably about an hour and a half talking about the range designs, what they're doing for grants, and everything. Like, it was really awesome and really accommodating. And so I came away with more than just range designs, just even operational ideas.
How to do things, yeah.
Yeah, different idea stuff.
Yeah, they're very active range, and they want to actually get more people into the shooting sports, so they're very accommodating. We've been there. They invited us as well, us being Project Maple Seed, right away. They're very, it's an awesome range, so kudos to them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And once again, kudos, because he's very accommodating and definitely lots of good ideas, and open to talk to him again. So I will be talking to him more as things progress up here.
Awesome.
But other than that, that is it for me. How about you, Adriel?
I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I am temporarily between jobs right now, and I've been using the time to do lots of range stuff, lots of reloading, basically making money. Think about it. Reload 1,000 rounds of 9mm, $200, baby. Not really making $200.
No.
$200.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You're spending money to save money.
Well, I already had the components, so.
Okay. Then you're using your time effectively and efficiently.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So last week, I was like, oh yeah, Rick was coming through, and he had that Rimfire Competition Academy, and it was on a Friday, and I was like, oh, well, I can make that now. So.
How did you like? Did you like that?
Oh, it was fantastic. So I'll go through that. I was supposed to spend Friday reloading with Thomas later on in the day, but I was like, hey, what if we go to this Rimfire Competition Academy and then we reload afterwards? He's like, yep. So we went out to Rick's Competition Academy. So that's Rick, friend of the show, Rick from Maple Seed and rimfireprecision.ca. He had us out there, and the Competition Academy, it's for long range rimfire.
Yep.
A lot of position building, a lot of crossover with Maple Seed, but not really. You could take a Maple Seed and take this, and I would say 5 to 10% is the same, maybe 5%. Yeah. Mostly just for the competition side. And one thing that he focuses on that was really interesting was Streetlock Pro, how to use the app to determine a ballistic calculation. Yeah. Now, I had used Streetlock before, and I would say I was pretty good at it before, but now I'm a pro. It's the difference just from he knows what all the options do, and he can show you how to screw up, how not to screw up with temperature, zeroing at this temperature, that distance, or blah 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 blah, all all these like little tricks that or pitfalls rather inside the app. So that was great. Shooting long range. I ran my Norinco 522 out there.
Yeah.
Which is good. It was fun. I found out that at least with the few rounds I put out of it, my SD with SK standard. So I'm shooting SK standard ammo, which should be like a good ammo. I'm getting like wild different variations in velocity though. So I want to go back out to the range and test that out to see if that's reality or if that was just the lab radar being goofy kind of a thing, because the numbers seemed like really bad.
Really wide variance.
Yeah, like 30 FPS between shots kind of a thing, which like at 1060 is quite a bit.
Right. You could tell a difference between batches. There might be a slight difference, but it's all the same batch, right?
Yeah. But yeah, it was really interesting. I got some targets here from it. That's 100 meters. That's 200. We shot some groups prone off of a bipod, and then some those are prone off a bipod at 50.
Yep.
These guys right here, under half an inch, and then some off a barricade. Oh. Yeah. So like trying to make ourselves steady off a barricade. So those bottom ones here off a barricade, not nearly as good, right?
What were you using for supports though?
Sandbags and not sandbags, just bags and bipods and that kind of thing.
Okay.
No sling.
No slings. Pump pillows.
Yeah. Borrowed pump pillows because I have like one taco and one sock stuffed with lentil beans. It's actually pretty handy.
Lentil beans?
Yeah,
lentil beans. Yeah.
You do what you do.
Yeah, this is what I was using the most of is this taco, which is I discovered understuffed. Like if you put it on a barricade and it really smushed down, you'd get down to like it would start hitting the bottom. So I need to put some more in there. Did some 100 prone and then some off the barricade. Some with I shot some Ely out there, and my rifle just prefers that SK stuff. And then at 200, this is at Sherwood Park. At 200, there's like a little bit of a break in the backer in the berms, and it's kind of open. So there's kind of some wind coming through. And this was aimed at the center, and you can see they're all pushed 4 inches off to the right. So that's all wind. Everyone saw that same drift over just from all the wind change. Anyway, it's really cool. And then afterwards, reloaded some 30-06 with Thomas for his hunting rifle. Next day, so basically as soon as I was done that, showered, repacked all my stuff for 3-gun, and then the next day went for a 3-gun match with my boy at Sherwood Park again.
Cool.
Ran my Garand. My kid ran 22, so 22 rifle and 22 pistol and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it was good. The Garand didn't break on me. It did fail to feed out of one of my clips. I should have marked that clip, but one of them it wouldn't feed any rounds, so I just popped the clip, dumped the rifle, and just shot the rest with my pistol. But that went well. It was a fun day. It was hot. It's been hot out here, like 28, which I know is not hot in Ontario, but it's hot out here.
It's a dry.
I find it beautiful.
It's a dry heat.
It's not been dry. It was like 70% humidity. It was hot.
Oh, really?
So that was the one thing I noticed this weekend. So up here in Grand Prairie, like right now, it's at the hottest time of the year, or the day at 31. Down in Calgary, it's hitting that temperature by like 11 o'clock noon. And I really noticed it this last trip.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I am coming to Alberta next week. It will be
It'll rain.
Yeah, it's going to rain next week now.
Coldest temperatures that have ever been on record for that time of the year.
No, I like the heat, though. Bring the heat.
Yeah, I know. But I'm coming to Calgary, so it means that Alberta's going to get cold.
Too much. I should turn on those lights here. Here we go.
There you go.
What else have I been up to? I've been tumbling like everything. So I got that Hornady tumbler. Been tumbling everything in that thing. Oh, it's so good. Makes them all shiny, cleans them all up.
See, your OCD has been activated. That's awesome.
No, I'm not doing like some guys will put like brass, like lemon shine and like little polishers and that kind of thing. Some people do stainless steel and wet tumbling. Nah. Try tumble till it's clean enough and then reload it. I've been reloading. I think I reloaded like 1,000 rounds of 9mm. I've been doing some 223. Nice. I got some 303 brass off of 3-gun guy that I know. Another guy sold me some 3-gun ammo. I thought it was brass, but it's all like loaded ammo, and it's all like Dominion, like 1950s, 1960s stuff.
Oh.
So it's like historical, maybe. Like some of it's from Britain, like loaded for Her Majesty's some like 303 ammo that now I can't shoot it. So now I've got collector ammo, I guess. Not that I needed it. I updated that handgun article and video. So like what's available here in Canada for handguns has changed.
Yep.
And I updated what's available and what I would recommend people buy in that. I won't bother going through that now. Tried calling the CFP to I don't know, see where my other handguns were, the ones I'm trying to buy. I don't know if you guys have tried calling the CFP. Doesn't work.
How's it going?
No, they don't pick up your call. They're just
I
like,
know.
thanks for calling, but bye.
I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. So that wasn't working. And then I did a range visit. So hit the range. I just on my own. And I sighted in that slug shotgun. That's one of the things I wanted to do. And the scope rail shot loose on it almost immediately. So I shot it with the bead. And yeah, okay, it can hit with the bead. I shot the WSMCR with the new upper and works great. No failures at all.
Good.
I sighted in my 17 HMR, which I might use to go shoot some coyotes. My aunt has been complaining about coyotes around her property, and she's been asking me to come out there and blast a couple. So I might do that with my 17. But most of my range session was in shooting the black powder. It's that Kentucky Traditions rifle. Started at 50 and shot it at a nice big target because I'm like, I hammered these sights in with a brass punch. They're going to be off. Nope. They're fine. So like, oh, okay, that's fine at 50. You know, it'd be funny for the video footage. I'm going to take this to the long range. And I'm going to shoot until I hit the steel. And if it's like frustrating, I'll get one and then I'll just head home. I went over to the long range. I'm shooting and I can hear. I had my electronic ear pro on. I can hear people like across the range, like, that guy's shooting a muzzle loader, making a big cloud of smoke every time I fire. And I'm shooting like 200-300 meters with this stupid thing. But it was actually really easy to make contact. So I had my spotting scope with my phone on it. Fired my first shot at 200. Okay, low. And I thought I was going to shoot. I thought it was hitting to the right, but it was actually just directly low. Okay, I'll just aim higher. Fired again. Bing, got it. Oh, okay. So I got 2 of 4 hits at 200. And I was like counting the sighter. I'm like, oh, let's go for 300. Go for 300. Hold a little bit higher. Check my footage. Oh, still quite low. Okay, hold this at this point at 300 meters. I was holding 4.5 meters high for drop. It's a big lead ball. I think the BC on it is 0.07. And like a good hunting bullet will be like 0.4. So it's not very aerodynamically efficient. No. And I don't know what speed it's going. Like if you were to ask me at the place, I'd be like, I don't know, maybe like a 22, like 1200 or something like that. But I think I looked it up afterwards. It should be like 1800 or something like that. So it's still poking along.
Oh, okay.
So I got my sighter at 300, and then every shot afterwards, I made contact with steel, just with iron
that's
sights.
Awesome.
Nice.
On like a IPSC target, IPSC steel.
Size. Yeah.
It was wild.
So it's 3-gun ready then?
Well, the loading speed leaves a little bit to be desired. But the accuracy
muzzle loader,
amazing.
you can one hit per target.
Oh boy, I'll par out after my 3rd target. Yeah, but it got me thinking. Like, boy, that accuracy is like really usable. I might use that gun to shoot a deer this year. The other thing I was worried about was that curved butt plate. Like, it's horrible.
Yeah.
But running just 80 grains of powder, it's
fine.
not enough recoil to care about.
Oh, cool.
Now you can pump the grains in that thing up to like 100 grains if you want to.
Yeah.
But I don't think I need to. I think at like 80 grains, like 80 grains of powder with what it was, that bullet weight, 160, 175, something like that. Should do the trick, right?
So how does your season work with deer? So do you extend your season with a muzzleloader? Because we do here.
There's a wildlife management unit, or WMU, where I can hunt. I think I can go a little bit early, and I can go with muzzle loader or shotgun slug. And I was going to go with shotgun slug, but I think now seeing the accuracy, I might just go with the muzzle loader. Like the shotgun slug will still do it, but I just think a muzzle loader would be cooler.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a little bit of a delay after like fire, like clicking the trigger versus it like firing. And you can hear it in the video footage I've got. It sounds like someone else is shooting before me. So you hear like a but it's the same gun. Just got to hold it steady. Just got to like, as you click, you can't like move or anything like that. You got to hold steady as you pull the trigger and you will make contact. But I think that'll do it for a deer. So I'm gonna try that this year. Yeah.
Nice.
That was and I met a couple of viewers like as soon as I hit it into the long range, they were like, "You're the hunting gear guy," and like, "Nice to meet you." And some guys, like really, really friendly guys out there. So this is on like middle of a day too. Middle of the day, there's like a whole bunch of people at the range, but like Chad's been closed for a while, so now everyone's like getting in there. Let's see. SBI says that they just released their match, like shooting match. 180 lowers. They're lightened. They use an AR safety, AR trigger pins. I can't remember what else. A couple of other things. But they just announced those. So I've got one of those that's going to be coming in.
Cool.
And I'm ordering some Magpul Chukov stocks along with some of the other guys at 3Gun because I want to do a folder. And I think the Magpul Chukov stock looks the best.
Yeah.
With a 180. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is.
Okay.
Nice. This weekend, I've got a maple seed in Red Deer, so I need to pack up for that. It's going to be like 30 degrees on Saturday. Oh, ugh.
But it's a dry heat.
No, it's not dry heat. Not this year.
Cornwall's supposed to be 32 and a wet heat.
Yeah, wet heat.
Would that be a moist heat?
It's going to be moist.
Yeah. I got to pack up my stuff. I should probably get my compressor going and blow out some of the sand from my loaner rifles from Grand Prairie. That's
on my agenda to do tonight, by the way. I have to clean my rifles, so let's get after it.
Okay. The Kentucky rifle. So I think I mentioned before that the wood finish on it was like, it was kind of splotchy with the staining. So I resanded the whole dang thing and just went straight linseed oil. It's quite a bit blonder now. It's quite a bit like of a lighter color. But way more consistent. So I like it. Other than the Red Deer thing, I have 2 other range visits scheduled in the next 3 days. So
really,
the next 3 days, I'm going to spend every day on the range. Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Where are you going?
Tomorrow, I might go to Chaz or Sherwood Park with Thomas to do some shooting. Sunday, I'm taking out another new handgun shooter to the range, and I'm not sure which range I'm going to go to.
Okay.
One of those 2. I hope that the linseed oil is dry so I can take my black powder out and do a bit of shooting with it. I forgot how much fun black powder is. Like the using the caps and the balls and just a patched ball, a greased patch with a ball on top of it, and you can make contact at 300. So stupid. Shouldn't be possible.
But, I remember stories from my dad doing black powder shoots, and they had guys doing post cutting at 1,800 yards with black powder. And it's funny because they were telling his dad he'd make the shot, go put his gun in the rack, walk back over, look through the spotting scope, and watch the impact on target.
You can see it. You know, one thing I noticed with my spotting scope, like zoomed into the target at 300, you don't see the ball because it's dropping in from the top. Like normally with a rifle, you get a nice vapor trail as it goes straight in. This thing is like out of picture, in picture, and it hits the target. It's arcing in there. Yeah. Well, I mean, most of the time it's like 4 or 5 meters above the target until it finally gets to the end there. It starts coming down. But that's what I was up to this week in shooting. Let's get on down to upcoming events. Maple Seed events are available at mapleseedrifleman.com. Blindman Valley, that's this weekend. Still a couple of spots available if you want to head on down there. See myself and John do some maple seedy stuff. Come on down. We've got this weekend. We've basically got maple seeds all across the country. So I mentioned Alberta, Blindman Valley. We've also got Tracyville, Cornwall, Broken Head, Manitoba will be September 1st, and Fort Mac will be September 10th, and Atlantic Marksman Association will be September 16th. I think this weekend there's also one in, I want to say there's one in BC. Was there one in BC? Am I lying? Dawson Creek was just done recently.
Dawson Creek was
Saskatchewan.
Yesterday.
Saskatchewan is this weekend as well.
Correct.
All across country. We're cross country.
We are.
Especially this weekend.
I did some maintenance last night, by the way, on the event registration page. There's a few that have sold out since we've made some announcements about open spots. So those got updated last night. So
Well, excellent. Yeah.
I got your back.
Nice. Cool. Okay. X22, that'll be in Saskatoon on August 21st. There'll be a sniper series at the Twisted Rooster Ranch, also in Saskatoon on August 25th. Register on rimfireprecision.ca or Practice Corps. There'll be an ORPS match at LTV, which is Lower Trent Valley in Ontario, September 4th. It's right next to Toronto.
Correct. Most of the people that belong to that range, they live in the GTA. So
we posted about Maple Seed on Reddit this week, and people are like, "When are you guys having a match in Toronto?" I was like, "Jeez, there's no ranges in Toronto. What are you talking about?"
Well, the ones that we have right now that are close to Toronto, like we have one in Cookstown that is considered Toronto. It sold out within like 2 minutes. We have everything.
Lots of demand.
Yeah, there's lots of demand.
No supply. Yeah.
Well, there will be. There'll be supply. We just need to get some ranges. We can't really. I got contacted actually about indoor range. We don't like doing indoor, so we need outdoor.
Not enough space to do it. You need like 30 meters wide, and almost no indoor ranges are like that.
Correct, and we need to be able to actually do, positional shooting and where we're going to do the instruction and So, yeah, indoor space is no bueno. We need outdoor.
Yeah.
So
September 9th, 10th, and 11th is TACOM Canada. That's the Canadian gun show. If you want SHOT Show, but Canadian with like Canadian solutions, go to TACOM Canada. Yep. Check that out. Battle of Alberta 3-gun match has been canceled. So they were looking at September long weekend, but it's super short. We just got approval from the county. Things might change, so they just canceled it all right.
They're being cautious.
Well, given what's happened, I don't really blame them because there's all sorts of shenanigans been happening.
Next year.
Yeah.
People will get also their going on vacations out of their system. Maybe.
Well, and they still have all the other matches that are popping up. So they've got a full range match on September 10th, I think.
Yeah,
I might already be sold out if it came up. It's
cool.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Lunatic Tactical's Shotgun Mania challenge is canceled due to low registration. X22 challenge that one already happened though.
Yeah, that's done.
The ORA is back at CFB Borden for 2022. Check out Ontario Rifle Association.ca for dates and whatnot.
So for 2022, I check out for dates. That's like 2022 is almost over.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Thanks, Dave. But I'm happy and excited that the ORA is back. It's back. They had some challenges once the OIC was announced. So that's exciting. I like that. And then CFP Borden, obviously with COVID, we weren't able to actually use any of the base ranges. And now we are. So this is exciting stuff. Things are turning around. Happening. It'd be nice to get back at it.
Let's get into the news. So Handgun Medden, that import ban is effective as of tomorrow.
Midnight tonight. So
midnight tonight. Technically, that's tomorrow.
Ooh.
Correct. So the word on the street is if you're a retailer or import or whatever, get those registrations in now before midnight.
Registrations.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
The imports.
Right.
Yeah. There's nothing out there. Like I did that update for like what kind of handguns are available. And I had like 2 categories, like good handguns you should choose and like total garbage you shouldn't choose. I have moved the stuff from total garbage up to the ones you should choose now. Like the Tokarevs, I'm like, no, don't buy a Tokarev. They're terrible.
Garbage?
What's that?
So
I'm
you're
now
recommending the total garbage now?
Yeah. Well, like a
Wow, okay.
Tokarev, like I wouldn't. If someone was buying their only handgun for life, I would not buy a Tokarev.
No,
But
it's
maybe that's all you can find now.
but it's total garbage that you can get now.
Yeah. And I wasn't.
Yes.
There's a bunch of other guns I would not have recommended that are now like, well, I guess if you have to, this is all you can do. Yeah. I think I sold a bunch of those Olympias, the Norinco Olympias with that video. Well, they're like $200. I'm like, don't buy it for your first handgun, but second or third, maybe Precision 22 handgun for $200.
Yep.
Because like more than a couple people commented like they all bought. So, Select Shooting Supplies announced on Facebook that they are expecting another inbound shipment, but won't say what it is. First come, first serve after it hits the website. Oh my god. It's like Black Friday, like chaos, right?
Yeah.
From Double Tap. Yeah, that's probably for like
just sit there refreshing the website till something pops up.
Yeah.
Yep. Chaz is back open. I went there. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like super busy. Not so much. It wasn't.
Really?
It wasn't that bad. And the people who went that weekend said it was fine. There was spots that they could get and all that kind of stuff. So
I would have thought
maybe
people would have been flooding back.
That it was going to be busy, so no one went on the weekend.
Maybe or psychology. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who added this one? Gunter, more stats showing Canada doesn't have a gun problem. Is this from this week? Last week?
I don't recall.
I didn't add it, so I'm not sure.
I'm gonna skip it then.
I didn't add it.
Okay. I think Dave added a few things and then he buggered off.
Well, Dave can do his news thing. Dave. Dave's not here, man.
Dave. Hey, yeah, Dave.
CCFR legal fund donations. If you'd like to win a shopping spree, head on over to membership.firearmsrights.ca/UC2022. Enter to win big. Let's get into new gun stuff. New gun stuff is sponsored by Bolt Action Coffee. Bolt Action Coffee is some custom boutique-y ground coffee that you can use to make your morning brew. Head on over to boltactioncoffee.com. Use discount code SLAMFIRE to get a discount and get it sent to your place.
Yep.
I didn't update these. These don't look new.
Those aren't new.
They don't.
No.
Okay. There is no new gun stuff.
You were too busy reloading, remember?
You wouldn't think I was busy, but like I had shit running like every day, like multiple things, range, reloading, refinishing this stock. You saw from my list of like what I did.
I know.
I've been keeping busy.
Yeah.
I'm using this basically as a holiday.
It's what happens when you retire. You're busier than when you're. No, that's not true either. I don't know anymore.
Some people
retire.
I
can't retire yet. I'm just thinking about that. The average age is once we were talking about it today. The average age once you retire from CSC is you live 18 months after retiring. I'm going, oh God, I got to retire, but I don't want to. I want to live a little longer.
Once they retire,
really?
like, they die right
months?
afterwards.
Wow.
18 months. Yeah. Anyways.
Wow. That's grim.
Thanks.
You'll have more time for more activities, Kelly?
Yeah, no.
All right. We don't have a main topic for today, so let's get on to listener feedback. Listener feedback is sponsored by Armory DC Gunsmith. Armory DC Gunsmith is a full-service gunsmith who specializes in firearms refinishing. He offers hot bluing, parkerizing, and Cerakote finishes. I bet you he does boiled linseed oil. I bet you.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
As well as wood refinishing with boiled linseed oil. Check out his online inventory of new and used guns, firearms accessories, optics, and more at dcgunsmith.ca. Facebook, we've had a couple people commenting as we've been going along.
A couple people. So they were looking for mini mags. If there was any in the wild, and Richard Lee said that there are some. Tanda's got some in. Yeah.
Look at that price.
I know, stupid.
Ooh, $700 for 5,000.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like 10 cents a round ish. That's more, but yeah. I kind of find it funny. Like I've got some SK Standard, which is like pretty nice ammo, and that's 12 cents a round that I bought it for. And if I were to buy like maybe I could get CCI standard velocity for that price. Maybe right now. When you get like that's the way ammo is, though. It's cyclical. When it's cheap, you buy a bunch of it.
Yeah.
And then some people talking about going to maple seeds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you'd like to email the show, send an email to slamfireradio@gmail.com. If you'd like to help support the show, head on over to patreon.com/slamfireradio. Sign up there. Give us like $1 or $2 a month. We'll send you a patch, or we'll probably meet you IRL and give you a patch. That's an option too.
Yeah, we can do that.
Shout outs. I got a shout out to Rick for putting on that Rimfire Academy. It was excellent, and I feel like I won't be so solidly mid pack or bottom mid pack the next time I shoot a CRPS match. Kyle?
Yeah, for shout out to a different Rick for being so accommodating down in Lethbridge and taking the time to meet me down at the range and chat about what they're doing and what they got going on.
Kelly, Mo, you guys want to talk about your favorite Ricks?
Okay, so I do have a shout out for Rick. It's the same Rick that you were giving a shout out to. And yeah,
I already gave Rick a shout out. You got to pick a different Rick.
Damn it. Okay, so I'm going to give a shout out to Greg May for coming out on Saturday and helping out. It was great to see him after 2 years. And then also Joel. Joel is somebody who volunteered to RO for us. And he is somebody that we're going to utilize, I think, in that area. Great guy, fantastic guy. He is one of the people that run the events at Meaford Range. So it was fantastic to see him again because he's volunteered, helped out at our other Maple Seed events in Meaford area. So great to have him out. So if anybody's actually interested in just volunteering from Project Maple Seed, we'd love to have you on board. You can help RO if you have range experience, or you can help with even just logistics and handing out targets and all that. So it was a fun time. We had a really fun time. And as I said, Ted's Diner was fantastic. Really, really sad that Barney couldn't join us afterwards. Barney, I want to give a shout out to Barney. He was awesome. Barney is always so much fun, and he's right in there, and he's giving. So we would do a point of instruction, and then he would come up and he'd talk to the guys about how they can implement it into what they're doing. And I thought it was hilarious. And then he wanted to actually give a shout out to Rick for making sure that Project Maple Seed came. And I go, what am I? Chop liver?
I'm right here.
Hello. So he gave a shout out to Rick. How's that? Anyways, and then also Richard Lee, who's talking tonight, who's on the thread tonight. Just give a shout out to him for helping us out, and I'll be sending you an email a little bit later tonight. Oh, that's it. What about Mo? No.
Shout out to Freedom Ventures for getting my pistol shipped out right away. So thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a burn for us. And
no, it's not meant as a burn. Like,
I know.
I waited patiently for 10 weeks. I think that's good.
Mo, I'm pulling your leg.
I know.
By the way, I have to mention, Mo, you're looking very svelte.
Yes?
Yeah, you are. It's awesome.
No, it's the camera angle.
It's not. You're looking great. I just want to say, take a compliment.
Okay, thank you.
I've got a powder horn coming in. It was supposed to be today. It looks like tomorrow now.
Okay.
Powder horn.
For a powder. I have a powder measure. I was going to bring a scoop to the range and scoop it into the powder measure. I forgot my scoop. So I was pulling out of this thing with a 45 case, and it was annoying, to say the least. So I got a powder horn coming because I think it's funny.
Nice.
I would have got the brass like flask, but the powder horn is way more funny.
It's way more cool.
Yeah, all my other stuff's like brass or normal, but whatever. Anywho, let's wrap this thing up.
Okay.
Check us out on Gunners of Canada. Like us on Facebook. Give us a review on Facebook. Go over on Facebook and make it real weird. We'll read it on air.
Facebook's
See you next week.
2000.
Weirder the better.
Facebook's
The weirder the better.
2007.
What's 2007?
Facebook. It's 2007. Never mind. Okay.
Okay.
That's when it started.
Send us a dick pic on Snapchat, and we'll see you next week.
Whoa.
See you next week.
Whoa.